Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the alternate pathway for the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. Just a reminder, this is the what if I had made a different choice in scenario 4 and seeing what that other choice entails in terms of the pathway and the following scenarios that will come from it. Now, last episode, I'm going to just zoom in here, we did manage to get Reskar and his group finally to the island here that has the city of Raymon, and also has that teleporter, which we do know that will take us over to the throne city of Isabella. And indeed, this is where Isabella herself is located, or at least was. I don't know if she's moved at some point here, but we did see her up until very recently. I think, oh, you know what? Yes, that's right. She's moved over here to Raymon itself. So this is going to be a pretty tough fight for us, but last episode I had asked for just some opinions on whether or not this would be something that seems doable. And there is a comment here from QKnight45 that I did want to give a quick shout out to. QKnight pointed out that since there are not a lot of ranged units in this city, you can see here really the only one is Isabella. This is a support unit that does have magic bolts. So these two are. So there's really 4. So, I mean, that's a decent amount of ranged units, but, like, it's not like that's the majority. So because of that, really, I think we're going to be able to get in there without taking, you know, a huge amount of damage. We have our troll who has regenerate, who can be like our primary tank, and we can buff him with Reskar's nourishing meal as well. So QKnight seems to think that we would have a good shot at this, knowing that we're probably going to lose a good chunk of our units. That's really the caveat there. And I don't think there's, you know, really any way around that, but I appreciate QKnight pointing out that we at least have a fighting chance here and seem like we might be able to do it. One thing that QKnight pointed out is that I can throw a weaken on this Shadow Stalker, and that would come from my newly acquired Goblin Blight Doctor, and that might improve my odds of winning the fight there, because that would make it a little easier to deal with these Shadow Stalkers. So just a reminder for everybody, they're incredibly difficult units to kill because they have this physical protection, blight protection 100%, and frost protection 100%, with 60% physical, as I said. And of course, they have projectile resistance, they have mind control immunity, they have floating, which means they can just go across walls. Like, they are super tough. They're really one of the I think they are probably one of the best tier 3 units, really more like a tier 4 unit, to be perfectly honest. And they're just really hard to deal with. It's nice if you have like fire damage or spirit damage, something like that, to be able to offset, because then they don't have that they don't have any protection from it. So as I said, big thank you to QKnight for the excellent comment there. Also a quick question from Raylan Beck. Raylan asked if the plan is for me to continue doing additional campaigns in the future, and the answer is absolutely yes. I did want to kind of finish this alternate pathway just while the campaign was still kind of active, so I thought this would be a good way to kind of keep it going. And then hopefully once I finish it, the goal would then be to start just kind of working my way down the additional campaigns. You know, we might take a break at some point and go back and play like another scenario or a random map setup, kind of like what I've done in the past. But we'll kind of figure that out as we go. But again, long answer, yes, with that caveat, and then the short answer being absolutely, we're going to keep going on the campaigns. I had such a blast on this one that I have to keep going. It's just so much fun. As always, though, big thank you, and we're going to keep moving here. So let's see. Production choices. We're going to skip all of those, and then we'll do our units here. So, I mean, I honestly think we probably just try this battle right up front. So let's see how it goes here. Oh, this makes me so nervous, but... And the other problem is, like, we are a little bit beat up, but we thankfully have, you know, healing, so... It is saying probable defeat, and, like, yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible that that's going to happen. But I think it's worth us trying. So we know Isabella's going to just hit us with spells, and that's fine. I mean, we're just going to have to soak them up. Okay, so, couple of key points here. We have healing, which has a cooldown, so we can keep using it this fight. So we're going to want to make maximal use of that where we can. Let's heal up our Dire Crocodile. Again, our Troll is going to be probably one of our most important, if not our most important unit, just because of that ability to regenerate health. The Warg Rider, we don't want to get too far in there. I think what I'll do is send the Crow over there, knowing it's probably just going to get killed by the Fireball. The Shock Trooper, I might even send around this way as well. Same with the Longswordsman, just to kind of try to draw some of their attention that direction. Everyone else I'm going to send to the right here, I think. And then for spells, I mean, we do have Quick Dash. I'm going to keep this in my back pocket if needed, or moving target, either way. But we only have a single spell from Sundren that we're going to be able to use. Meanwhile, from Reskar, we have Call Ancestral Spirit, which is the one I'm probably going to end up using this fight. Otherwise, we use 2 instances of Root Spears, which, you know, that could come in handy. Yeah, so there we go. That at least uses up some of Isabella's casting points. Okay, so there's some of that magic bolts in effect. We also have to be very careful because these charlatans do have charm, and they could try to take control of my units. So, in fact, they almost definitely will. We know that's going to be coming. So, we're going to throw the nourishing meal on the troll, and again, that's just because our troll is really going to be like our most important unit here, probably. So we're going to start beating that wall up, and I should have hit here where we can hit it twice, but we'll bring the beetle around this way as well. And we're going to bring the apprentice over just to kind of have some ranged work to do. And then, like I said, we're going to send these 2 over this way. And the goal here is just to kind of draw some of the attention that direction. The crocodile, I think I'm going to move up and just try to draw some attention with it as well. Blight Doctor we want to keep over here, and the goal being when the Shadow Stalker comes into play, we want to throw that weaken on if we can. I think this is going to... Ooh, okay, that's fine though, because again, we do have that regrowth. Ooh, that spirit damage is going to tear us up. Because remember, we have orcs over there who are not very good against magic. They have that lower resistance by default, which is not ideal. Now, pretty much everyone is moving over, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to put the Longswordsman here, hoping that it draws more of the attacks. Okay, now our troll is in really good shape, so we can just blast the heck out of this wall. Build up a charge here. Nice. Okay, that's good. And then we can attack here. Okay, perfect. And let's see here. We can now get up to the wall, which is... get up on the wall, which is exactly what we needed. So, one thing we could do is awaken spirit on our crocodile. We don't have healing back yet, so you know what? Let's do that. There we go. And then I'm just going to charge in with the crocodile, knowing again that it's going to take damage, and there's really nothing we can do about that. Start hitting the crow just to do some damage. And then these units are just going to keep moving in. So now that we've got a way in, we can try our best to kind of get a foothold and start making things happen. Yeah, the Shock Trooper unfortunately can't get on the wall this turn, but... they tried to dispel the Awakened Spirit, which is good, because... I think that spellcasting was actually coming from... Oh, man, brutal. Yeah, these ranged attacks are just tearing us up. Okay, so they're coming out to fight us here, preventing us from getting in there, which is... fine, it's just a bit annoying. Alright, so let's get up on the wall here. We're going to go in the back corner to try to minimize damage. Alright, Crocodile's going to just charge the gate. Nice, big critical hits there. Now over here, what we can do is we can blast this and probably kill. Oh yeah, for sure. And then between our Troll and our Beetle Knight, we can get in there. Beetle Knight is in kind of rough shape, though, and so what I'm thinking is I fly over, throw on a heal, and then we get in there, and we're going to try and probably play this kind of defensive, I think. Knowing that we're going to just take a lot of punishment up front here. So, thinking what we do is we kind of go like, maybe like this. We could do Guard Breaker and then like just get the kill on this crow maybe. But I think I'd rather have the Troll in defense mode. Same goes for the Beetle Knight. We'll just kind of go like this. The Warg Rider can sit here, I guess. And then the Blight Doctor's going to advance. Could do a little damage too. Oh, this makes me so nervous because we don't have we don't have enough units really. My poor crocodile's just getting murdered. Yeah, RIP. Feel like I kind of threw that unit away, honestly. Okay, the Shadow Stalker's fighting my Troll. Thankfully, Troll's doing an excellent job of just tanking damage, being an absolute beast. That regrowth is just coming in so clutch. I think that Troll alone might be the reason we have a fighting chance on this one. Okay, we've got this Hound here. I think if we move up like this... Oh, yeah, we should be able to get the kill. Excellent. Our Beetle Knight here... We have to decide how do we want to use them. See, we could put Reskar in here. You know what? Okay, here's a good opportunity. Let's throw on our Ancestral Spirit. I almost feel like we could help over here with our Orcish Shock Trooper, who's just going to charge in, do some heavy damage to that Charlatan. Although, yeah, Shock Trooper's basically about to die, so... You know what? It kind of did its job, though, because it pulled all these units over there, so at least minimized a little bit of the, minimized some of the damage we're going to take with our main units. Allowed our main units to get a foothold, which is really what we needed to happen. So now the question becomes, should we attack maybe this Charlatan? Should we attack here? I don't know what the best course of action is. Let me see. How much health do these guys have? 56. Let me just zoom in quick. So they're facing this way. So if we put them here or here, that would work. You know what? Let's do it. We'll put the Ancestral Spirits here just to draw their attention, kind of, and do a flank shot. Not a ton of damage, but, you know, every little bit helps for sure. And then we'll just go here, do a bit. Beetle Knight could do this and get the kill. Or could charge at the Lancer. I think we go for the Hellhound and just get the kill there. And then the Warg Rider can... I mean, we're going to lose the Warg Rider for sure if we attack. So I think what I'll maybe do is just protect the flank of the Beetle Knight. Like that. So I'm just hoping the Ancestral Spirit basically just draws some attention. Okay, the Troll's getting beat up pretty heavily, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, good. Oh no, okay, the Assassin came over to attack my Apprentice. We could get the kill here with the Assassin. You know what, we don't even need the weaken. I think we've done okay. Yeah, we can make it work without, so what we'll do is we'll just do damage here. Free that, yeah, there we go. And then we can step up on the wall. And this Lancer we can blast for heavy damage, so we will do that. Plus it turns him around, which is kind of nice. Now, the Beetle Knight here. Oh, unfortunately we can't quite get around to get a good flank because of this stupid bush. That's kind of annoying. Now here we can just get the kill outright, so let's do that. Nice, good work. I think we will do this, though. We'll flank around. There's some good work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw on a quick dash to our troll. Ooh, I don't know. Hang on. I got to kind of think about this. Okay, the Ancestral Spirit can attack the Charlatan for some more damage. Yeah, that's fine. Again, that Spirit is literally just there to try to draw attention. Oh, this Shadowstalker is so close to death. Okay, let's go up on the wall. And then, ooh, yeah. Oh, not quite the kill. I was really hoping for it. That's too bad. But we're right there. Okay, that's going to do it for the turn. Interesting that he went with another spell cast. Oh, did we get weakened there? I should double check, or maybe we weakened it. Does the Beetle Knight have... Oh yeah, inflict weakened. That's... Wow, that's incredibly strong. Yeah, you get that at gold medal rank. That's very powerful. That Beetle Knight is quite tanky and just like a really good unit. I think what we'll do then, speaking of, is we'll charge over, do some heavy damage there, and we'll step up and just let the hero have it. And there's the kill, and that's wonderful. We really benefit by not having Isabella around. I think we'll heal the Wargrider just so it's functional. And then the Troll, again, is still our main tank. Doing an excellent job with that regrowth. Now, the thing we still have to watch out for is this charm ability. Yeah, okay, thankfully we resisted it. There's still one more charm that can be used by the other one. Kind of surprised they didn't try to charm my orc over there, but... Nice kill. Let's get that kill. Perfect. And then... Ah, sure, we'll just do a little bit of damage. We'll flank around. That flanking charge hit. Attack here. Nice, good kill. And then we'll park our unit in front for defensive positioning. Rescar's going to move over like this. And now I think we've got this kind of in the bag here. Just have to be a little bit careful and then make sure we don't lose anybody else unnecessarily here. We'll go right here just to make sure we tie up both units in melee. Oh, nice. Our Troll now has Fearsome because of gold medal rank, which is excellent. We can attack the Charlatan here. We'll do that. Nice, good work. And then kill the Priest. Perfect. Good level up as well, which is nice. Fly in, and we can put the hurt on this Charlatan. Excellent. And unfortunately, we don't have any magical beings that we can heal at the moment, but... Ooh, can we get the kill? No, but we could throw a weaken. No, we can't. That doesn't have the same range. There we go. Alright. And this should be all she wrote. Oh yeah, there we go. Death from poison. Okay, so, you know what? All in all, pretty good. I mean, we did lose our Crocodile and our Shock Trooper, but everything else, I mean, we kept and we leveled up, and we've still got a functional fighting stack here that we can use quite effectively, adding in this Blight Doctor now. So, again, this is a human city. We have to migrate it to get rid of the humans, because that is one of our objectives. So we're going to do that. Good level up here for Rescar as well. I'd love to get Call Lightning, but I would also like to get more casting points, and regrowth would also be really good. So we're going to just start saving up our points, because those are all really good upgrades for Rescar at the moment. So we'll just stay put. We're going to kind of enjoy that victory and see what we can get in terms of kind of solidifying our grip on this island before we proceed into the teleporter to go for the Throne City. That being said, you know, if we push the Throne City pretty quickly here, I mean, it's decently defended with ranged units, but it's really not that well defended. And quite frankly, without Isabella around, we could, you know, take this out pretty quickly, I think. Now, in the meantime here, we do have our other scouts. We got plenty of treasure to find and grab. So there's one there and one there. Let's grab the one up north first. And then we'll turn around and head back south. And we'll grab this one next turn. And meanwhile, over here, unfortunately, this unit is kind of not really near any unexplored area. So I think what we'll do is just head this way. Okay, production choices now. So we've got New Vina, which we reclaimed. And we did that using our Stone Giant and this Storm Sister. We're going to probably send this Ogre to just join in with the Stone Giant, I think. Although, wouldn't be bad maybe adding into Groshak's group, because he really doesn't have a lot of strength at the moment. We do need to get over and take this city back, because it is human-owned, so we'll have to figure that out. But for New Vina, we have enough gold now, and we know we're getting more treasure that I think we can start developing it. So we'll do a Builder's Hall for that production boost. It's at 40 production currently, so will be nice to get it up to 50, if possible. Okay, let's just go a little closer. Okay, so that is as well defended as the city is, at least from what we can see. So really, I actually think it would make sense to send Reskar through as soon as we're able, because it would be takeable right now. I mean, there is a lot of range damage we're going to take, but I really think we could do it. It's too bad we don't have a Stone Giant in that group. It would be nice to have the... basically like a trebuchet that has melee capability, which is how I think of these guys, because they have that hurl boulder. Okay, we'll end our turn there. So again, we know Isabella's in the void. I do see we have an alliance proposal. Let's check it out. A lot of gold for it, but you know what? I'm happy to do it. Yeah, that's wonderful. Quest available. Let me know when you're ready to talk. Tell me about it. Oh, it'd be wonderful to get these as a vassal and get an Epimelid. They do have healing, which is really nice. But we have nobody in the area, so I'm going to have to decline it. Because it would require us to go over there and fight units. We just don't have anybody in the vicinity. And we don't have anybody mobile enough to get there quickly and easily, so... okay, we got a bowman here. And we got a Union Guard over here. This is great, just giving this city a little bit of defense. Now, meanwhile, Sundren, we were heading up to sea. Maybe we can take this Orcish city here. It's got a couple of razor bows, a priest, and a succubus. But I think we're pretty strong. The only thing would be if that succubus seduces our fire giant, we're in trouble. But otherwise, I think... Ooh, hang on, though. Pair of assassins hiding there. Okay, well... You know what? I don't think I want to try that now that I see that. It's just a little bit too strong for us. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll actually just add the Crow into Sundren's group. Just to have a little bit more muscle, because we don't quite have enough units here to really make this a strong fighting force. Yeah, I think we're going to need reinforcements. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to send all these units up to help. Rather than them playing defense, I think it's better to just try and get them into the fight. So that is what we're going to do. And we'll just keep cranking out units here. So let's just keep making scoundrels and, you know, kind of other units here and just try to help. Over to Listlon. I don't think we're going to really worry too much about developing Listlon since it's so tiny. And we are now a little short on gold since we've been on a bit of a spending frenzy here. That said, I might just do an initiate here. So we were planning to send the ogre down. And you know what? Yeah, I think that's probably wise. We want to reinforce Groshak's group. I feel like this army could probably go cause some stir things up a bit just on its own. So maybe we'll go see. I don't know how well defended this is, but let's get another crow going. We can add it into this group here. When they cross over, at least they'll have something else with them. We don't really have the gold to do anything over here that I want to do at the moment, so we'll just do merchandise. Oh, speaking of, though, there we go. That is wonderful. Ooh, that is a little scary. Some Kraken. So yeah, I think we'll just hold tight here and wait for those reinforcements before we commit to the assault. I am a little nervous to go in the water just because I know... you know what? I'm going to send this guy down, actually. I know what's there, so we're going to hold off for another turn here with Groshak, I think. Now, Reskar, I think we are going to just push through. Now, I truly don't know what would happen if we managed to capture the city while Isabella's in the Void, but we haven't migrated all the human cities yet. I suppose we can try to find out here. Go like that, just to reinforce there. We're fully healed. I think we just try this before Isabella comes back, because I think we still got... Oh, you know what? Can we... Hang on. Can we engage this fight like this? No. That's right. We need to have Reskar right next to it. So we'll hold off one more turn, and then we will proceed. Alright, this crow is good here. Okay, and that's going to do it. And we'll watch Reskar closely, because I don't think Isabella comes back just yet. I think we have one more turn. Yeah, we're good. I see another alliance proposal here. Sure, I'm happy to accept that. Okay, nothing there. So, yeah, I feel like we could still do this, even though we haven't removed all the humans. Maybe we can still do that after. Like, I don't think this is gonna, like, penalize us for doing this now. Like, we're not gonna fail. At least I hope not. So let's just attack here. Saying probable victory, I'm inclined to agree. There won't be any spell casting. So it's just a matter of, like, we have to walk through all these arrows, really. Which is going to be the hard part. I mean, maybe this will end the game positively, but I'm wondering... Again, my fear is that this is going to end the scenario and we're going to lose, but I think that would be kind of silly if that happens, because then it's like you get penalized for winning, like for being aggressive and doing a good, good thing by killing off the enemy enemy leader, like eliminating them from the game is what I mean. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any trouble. It's so nice, too, that the Troll and the Beetle Knight both have Demolisher, because it just makes it so much easier to do these city battles. Oh, nice. And now we can actually get in there, which is great. Wargrider can charge right in. I might have overextended that Wargrider just a little bit, but I think he's going to be okay. And if not, I mean, whatever. Because if we take this, we really don't need as much strength in this stack as we needed to previously to get all the way over here, because at this point it would just be kind of securing the positions and then using Sundren up north to finish off those other human cities. Thankfully, we've got a city producing units that can kind of be there to assist, which is really good. So our Warg is in rough shape. Definitely want to try and get up there and help if we can. Okay, so Beetle Knight can charge right in. Nice. There's a big flank and a weaken that's applied. The Knave is now killable here pretty easily, so let's do that. Very good. We're going to charge in and drop a heal on the Wargrider. That's very nice. Let's try and kill this priest. Excellent. Meanwhile, we'll go up here, and I think the apprentice is now floating. Yeah, because it's an elite rank. which is really good. Then we can go up here. Apply a weaken, sure, why not? Our Grimbeak Crows just went over here just to literally draw attention. Try and split up their forces just a little bit. Ouch. If we end up losing our War Grouter, I won't be, like, devastated or anything. Oh, that sucks. It's a little sad, but it's fine. I probably shouldn't have sent them in quite so aggressively, but... Kill the Long Swordsman here. There we go. You can see when they're weakened, they take a lot more damage from those... from the blight... Sources of blight damage is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Okay, Troll's going there. Rescar's going to go over here and then just start lighting them up. Fortunately, we do have that line of sight penalty. I probably should have moved to a slightly different position. What though? We can still do pretty good damage. Nice. There's a good kill. And yeah, the Crow's just going to hang out over here. Keep pulling the other range units away to give us a chance to kind of... And if we lose the Crow, I won't be upset. Yeah, we'll just charge in, knowing the Crow's going to die, and that's fine. Let's summon more of them. Whoops. Didn't mean to take that attack of opportunity, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, and do we have killing momentum as well? Not sure why we have... Oh, nice. That I didn't realize we got killing momentum too. Wow, that's at bronze medal rank. These trolls are extremely good. They're one of my favorite, like... I would say they're really one of my favorite tier 3 units that's not an undead unit. So you guys know how much I love the undead. Playing as a necromancer, it's so much fun. But these trolls are unbelievably good. They're kind of like a war breed, really. That's very similar to a war breed in a lot of ways. Okay, so there go the Crows. And we knew that was coming, so no worries there. Beetle Knight and Troll can just charge over, super aggressive. Sit here and just soften them up a little. Alright, so now it's kind of all done but the crying for them. Yeah, that Beetle Knight is super tanky. Really quite enjoy that. We're going to just run over here and drop a heal on the Beetle Knight, because why not? Go over and kill the archer like this, and then we can charge over, high up the Arbalest unit. And that should be it. There we go. Alright, excellent. So, let's see what happens here. Okay, we haven't taken the Throne City yet, so let's see if we do what's going to happen. Isabella, okay, so find and eliminate Isabella, so that's done. City was undefended. Okay, and it's not going to end yet because we haven't done our other objective. And that other objective... Whoops, I don't want to go there. I want to go here, and it's eliminate all humans. Raise all the human cities or migrate them. Okay, so that's what we have to do next. So, I'm actually really glad I got rid of Isabella then, because that kind of makes this simpler. Everybody already has a blowpipe, so I'm going to take this and I'll just hang on to it if I end up needing to sell it later, or maybe I'll get another hero. But either way, I can figure out how to do that. So, it's going to take us 6 turns to migrate this over. We could just raise it, honestly. Feels like a shame, though, to raise it. So let's migrate it. Doesn't really get us anything else, because at this point, really all we want now is experience and items with our heroes. But so I think what we got to do over here now, we know there's a city here. This is an orc one, so we don't have to worry about the orcish cities. We do need to worry about the human ones. This is an orcish one here. This is a human. So this is the one we have to get rid of, is this city here. There we go. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will hop in and embark, I think probably next turn. Actually, we're probably strong enough now that we know this isn't going to be supported by Isabella directly. I think we can just hop in with what we've got. And here we'll group these two up and they can hop in the water. We should probably scout and just see if there's any other cities around here. So we will do that right now. Go up this way and check out. Nice, there's a watchtower there. Let's just go see. Okay, so that's that orcish one. There is something here, though. We'll have to go see if that's human or not. We'll just keep doing crows, because at this point, we just need to see what's going on. Development-wise, we're going to leave Listland alone. This city here, yeah, we'll add in some more units, because I guess it's probably going to be worth... Oh, you know what? We might not be able to bring all these units to bear just because of the way this is set up. Hang on, this unit can go in the water, so we will do that then. Yeah, because it can swim, basically. And then we will add in a scoundrel here, like that. There we go. The Union Guard, it's not going to be able to join us easily. I think if we embark in the boat, we might still join, but I can't remember if that means that they would then not be part of the battle, so... Crow here can just keep exploring. Go south. Okay, production-wise, let's do another scoundrel. Just keep it rolling. Hiramos, this is our throne. Let's just keep developing, I guess. We'll go with a laboratory. Corsair, we'll just do merchandise. And these guys, we can head over and see what it looks like in these Elven cities. Alright, and that should be good for them. This crow... Oh, I forgot there's that treasure there. Whoops, I should have grabbed that. Well, we'll grab it next turn. Let's see. I think probable victory. I mean, I think we've got a good chance. This will be tough, but we could do it. That said, I think I might just abort and try to see if we can get more units into the fight, really. Because now there's no rush. We don't have to hurry. We kind of take our time. Over here, I don't think there's really any other structures for us to clear out. We could go and fight these boats just to get some more experience. I mean, I don't hate that idea, honestly. So yeah, let's do that. This guy, we'll just tell him to chill out. That's going to do it. Okay, so they're going to attack us. You know what? That's fine. At least we do get to bring that Union Guard. Oh, and nice. They don't get the city to help them, so that's really good. All right, we're the defender, so we get to act first. This is kind of cool. We get the bridge to help us fight here. The hunter is not in a great spot, so we got to try and save the hunter if we can. We will move up here to the mouth of the bridge. Scoundrel can go there. We do want our Crusader probably up front. Ooh, trying to curse me. Thankfully it failed. Both of them failed. That's great. Okay, so our hunter is okay. But we do want to try to protect our hunters, so let's do that if we can. I'll put the crow there. Union Guard's moving up. We want to keep Sundren in kind of a reserve position, I think. Get that Crusader involved. Scoundrel can move up. nice having that potential to inflict crippling wounds. Sundren's good there. Maybe we can line up a good breath attack here. Oof. Just one-shotted my scoundrel. Poor Draconian is getting torn up in there. Okay, this is the thing I'm the most afraid of, is that succubus, so... Alright, let's kill the assassin. Nice. There's an assassin over here as well. Probably be good to just try and do some good damage there. Get the kill like that. And then I'm thinking we could... Yeah, let's go in for the razor bow. Just try to kind of soften everything up a bit. Put our crows in there as kind of a bit of a sacrifice. Fire Giant, I definitely want to go for the succubus, but I'm also a little wary of the seduce. So we'll sit in defense mode. If it does get successfully seduced... Oh, good, it resisted. Okay. That was really the only thing at this point. We did lose our spearman, but that's okay. That was the only thing I was worried about, and now at this point it's just kind of clean up. So we can step in here. Oh, you know what? Let's go for the charm. Nice. Turn him around. Get some good flank shots. Almost the kill, not quite. Good level up too. Now at gold medal, what does that get us? Inflict immolation. That's nice. Just a beefy... There we go. Almost the kill. We'll get the finish there, and we'll get the finish there. Perfect. That gives us control of the... Or will give us control of this orcish city here in a second. There we go. And this one I'm happy to just absorb, because it is orcish. Now we can go and try and grab this one next. Here you can see the Elven town. Whoops. Nothing special guarding it. And we don't have to worry about the elves because really... You know what, I mean, I'm just going to sign a peace treaty with this one. We don't have to worry about the elves because we know that they will... they're not. It's not human, so we don't have to worry about migrating it. So I think at this point, really, we're kind of good. We just have to kind of finish acquiring all these human cities, including this one down here. That's really the only one left that's still got a bit of defense to it. Okay, we'll attack here. There's no city wall, so this should be fairly straightforward. Once again, the only thing I'm afraid of is that seduce. So let's see if we can... we could do Magic Fist here. Yeah, and just start blasting that succubus with damage every turn. Try to whittle them down a little bit. Thankfully that curse failed. Which is good. Let's see, how much more casting points do we have? Oh yeah, we can just keep doing this over and over. I'm happy to just do this the cheeky way with spells. Okay, let's see. Groshak can just throw another fist. Good. And then we can get the kill here just so that now we don't have to worry about anything. Perfect. Now we can just charge in, be aggressive. You don't have to really play it quite so cautiously anymore. That was the only unit that could really cause us problems. And the only way it could have done that, as I said, is with a seduction of our giant. So now we can just kind of do cleanup duty here. Alright, we'll charge in here. No sense being overly cautious when we don't need to be. Nice, there's a good kill. Send Groshak in just to guard our archers. That was the only thing I was going to say. That assassin can do some good damage. Ooh, maybe we got a little overzealous here. Actually, we definitely did. Our giant is, like, about to die. I was getting a little too fast and loose with it, that's for sure. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be able to save him. Let's see, do we have... Ooh, and we don't have the harmonizing energy. You know what? I mean, if we lose him, it's not the end of the world. It's just a real shame. This should maybe be enough. Nope, not the kill. Dang it. We needed that to be the kill to save our unit here. Okay, well, the assassin is almost dead. Unfortunately, because we couldn't kill off this Foot Knight, I think he's gonna kill the giant next turn here. Oh, we have a quick dash. Okay, we're gonna use it. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put ourselves in defense mode to try to stay alive. Okay, good. At least he went after Groshak. That just saved our giant. Oh, again, silly me getting a little bit too casual too fast, so... we'll just go kill the scoundrel with Groshak for the experience gain. Nice. Although, what level is he at? He's at level 12. I'm not sure if that's maxed out or not. I don't think so. No, I think... Yeah, because I think we can get all the way up to... Let's see, who's our highest level hero? Let me just check. Oh yeah, we can keep gaining experience past 12 at this point, so... oh nice, single turn, let's do that. Migrate it over. Takes care of that. Did get a nice level up here, let's see, what do we want to do? Static electricity. All friendly units on the battlefield are statically charged, gaining static shield. All enemy units are discharged and suffer minus 20% shock weakness. That could be pretty useful, actually. What's our other option? Yeah, I'd be inclined to take that. I think I will. We have enough casting points to use it, too, which is pretty sweet. Production, I mean, again, at this point, we don't have to worry. This is now converted over, which is great for us. So we will just... I think we'll just kind of roll merchandise pretty much across the board here. This is the only exception. We might just keep making a couple... Actually, no. You know what? We're fine. We'll just do merchandise. This guy's going to stay put and guard the city. I think with Sundren, we will head over to this city to see if we can capture it. These other units I'm going to send up to join in with this group when they make landfall. So we'll go here with the Hunter. The Razorbow can probably join in as well. Reskar can head down, and we'll just attack these ships. It's a little sketchy, but I feel like this is just an opportunity to farm more experience with Reskar, so let's do that. We know Reskar also has Sabotage, so... Ouch. Oh, what did we lose there? Was that our... Oh, that was just our Blight Doctor, that's fine. Okay, we definitely want to attack this galleon and get the kill if we can. Alright, now what if we do our sabotage here? Let's see. Not going to be enough for the kill, so... Have to be a little bit careful. We can't afford to lose Reskar, obviously, so... I think we just stay back with him, honestly. Don't want to do anything too risky. Nice, good criticals. Okay, that's totally fine. And then we can Do our sabotage here. Kill the galleon. Excellent. Blast the frigate for some heavy work. And get the kill with the troll. So we lost our Blight Doctor, but that's fine. Doesn't really even matter at this point. Because again, we're not keeping any of the units with us into the next scenario, so... Right, and then here's another one. Again, just trying to get more experience with Reskar. He's at 770, so... Get him a little closer here. Okay, we'll move up and attack the frigate, do some good damage that way. Heavy damage, and then let's get that kill with sabotage. Nice. Right, excellent. And that got him a little closer. Alright, yeah, I think we'll just hop back on land with the stack when we're able. There we go. We'll add this in... Actually, no, Reskar doesn't even need more units. He's kind of done everything he can down there. I don't think there would be anything up in this corner, but you never know. Maybe we should go check just to be safe. Oh, okay, well, there is land up here. Let's just go confirm. Ooh, there's an air elemental. That might kill us. Over here, we'll just do merchandise kind of from now on. We'll even make that permanent, just continually loop it. I think we'll just do that kind of across the board for most of our cities. Grab that treasure there. Over here, we'll just camp out in the city. And the crow can just keep on moving through here. Oh, and that is a human settlement, so we do need to get down there. Okay, so let's keep making units then. Get an assassin going. We do need to get down here and clear this out. Oh, it's just a human Old Order knight, so I didn't be able to just do this with our crows. And some spell casting, maybe. Yeah, so if we hurry this up, I think we can just get it done quick. We'll just start sending all our units down there. Alright, yeah, one more turn and we'll be able to just attack this directly. We'll summon another crow. And you know what, even between the two crows, I'm wondering, but we'll wait one more turn. And in the meantime, we will just keep scouting over here. Let's see, who else can still move? Yeah, up here, we're just going to go make landfall. Group up like that. Grow Shack. I mean, I guess could start heading over this way. Don't think we really need to, but... Reskar, there's really nothing else for him to do over here, so... Start heading back towards the teleporter. This crow... We'll just keep exploring just to see if there's anything else. Nice, there's some treasure up here. And then down here, we're going to just go check out this bottom corner. Ooh, lots of ships. Again, it's nice not having Isabella in the game anymore because we don't have to worry about being in the water quite so much. Not nearly as scary. Raymond, just do that. We don't actually have to keep developing our cities at this stage. We'll just do merchandise. Because really at this stage, it's just kind of finishing up I'll keep developing our throne just because, but... Oh, our poor scout. Yeah, kind of expected that. Meanwhile, down here, we are going to just take this city. And then all we have to do is either raise or migrate it, and then I think we're pretty good, so... you know what? I think we could just do one more crow. I think that's going to be enough to take the city. I hope, anyway. We'll have to see, because... I mean, really what we want to do is just use our ability to get... to split the unit up and flank it. Okay, we're just gonna... kind of go like this. We'll go here, and there, and there. And now it can't use its charge attack. Okay, we can flank a bunch there, and then flank a bunch there. Okay, and then we can do flanks like this, and maybe get the kill here. Ooh, not quite. But next turn we have our Scoundrel who can attack, so... Start summoning another crow just in case. Meanwhile, everywhere else now we can just loop our merchandise. We'll kind of speed this up, because we just, at this stage, can kind of steamroll through here. Head over. Do this one in auto combat. Yep. Excellent. We'll absorb it. And then we'll start heading... this one we've made peace with, so that's fine. We can head down here to try to help maybe take this city. You know what? We'll hold off, because we're not strong enough to win that fight, so... And this assassin we're going to send over here to assist. Crow, meanwhile, like I said, we're going to head to this south corner and just double check that there's nothing down there. This group can make landfall here. They can go recapture that fort. Meanwhile, Groshak will just move along. Reskar is going to come back through. And I don't think there's really anything for him to do at this stage. So, yeah, we'll just hang out. Yeah, this will just be extra reassurance, but should be fine. Join offers. Produce Succubus is done. Alright, let's just finish this off here. You know what? We'll just do auto combat. Perfect. And then we'll migrate it over. Our next research, we'll start working on Shadowstalker, not that we're going to need it. Our Throne City will just keep kind of producing whatever we want. And yeah, I think that should probably be the last human settlement. I'm not absolutely certain of that, but... Ooh, there is another... There's a dungeon up here. Would be kind of nice to get over there and clear it. Alright, Sundren. Yeah, Sundren's not strong enough currently, so... And we're sending in those reinforcements to help her. Summon a crow. Reskar, again, just going to stay put. Scoundrel, we can grab this fort. And this is just kind of cleaning things up a little. There we go. I think when these units get there, we can probably take the city, so wait one more turn. Might have to be 2 more turns. Let's see now. I think the one that we're still waiting on is over here, so 1 turn left. Offers a tribute, a small army, or some mana. I'll take the small army, sure, even though I know they're not going to be able to do anything. Oh my god, there's an Eldritch Horror over here. That almost looks like it's a quest or something for the giants. Okay, so you know what I will do, though, is... Let's see. Yeah, we can't quite get there. If we attack, very likely, let's just do auto combat. Sundren will get some more experience here. Nice. Didn't level her up, but good to get more experience. Accept a vassal up north. We'll just absorb this because it's not human. And then I think we can kind of just speed things up here. Merchandise across the board. And, yeah, I think we're good. We will just tell everybody else to kind of chill out. Let's see, we'll go there. Yeah, Sundren's good where she is. Maybe we'll group up with that army just to make sure we're strong enough. Okay. We'll just move our crow. I don't really know where else the crow can go, but... Okay, so let's see. There must be another human city hiding somewhere because we've converted this one. I think these are all done. Just looking around to see. This one is orcish. There must be another one. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode here. And then we'll just have to hunt for that last human settlements. This is orcish. So, yeah, we'll just have to see where those last human settlements are before we call this one completed. But I think we're basically right there. So next time will probably be a short little follow-up episode, but that's okay. And, yeah, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.